Now in today's lesson we're going to do something that may seem very simple to many of you, and in fact it is simple, but to others it's going to be the first step or a new step in a direction of using a freely available, very powerful tool for data mining for business purposes. Now don't let data mining frighten you. Basically all it is a way to track things that are key to you. Now we talked last lesson about creating a Gmail account, which also is very basic and a very simple step. Today we're going to talk about creating an iGoogle page. And the reason we're going to create this iGoogle page is because we want to be able to monitor the information, have the information available to us very rapidly that can help us build our business and become a greater success. It's a very powerful tool. It's very simple. Some of you may laugh at how simple it is, but trust me, it's a part of the bigger, grander scheme of things as we learn how to use these Google tools to do business online. So let's take a look now at iGoogle. Okay, so yesterday in our previous lesson we learned how to create a Gmail account, which was a very simple step. I recognize that, and I told you that in our next lesson we're going to learn how to create an iGoogle account. Now, the first thing that we want to do is to log in to our Google account, and you'll remember our username was smallbiz678 and whatever yours was, and our password. Then we sign in. Now this technically logs us into our Google account. And what we want to do today is we want to actually create an iGoogle account. So we go to iGoogle.com and you will see we actually already have an account, and it presents us with our basic information, the default information. It already knows where I live because it's using geolocation. It's giving me the weather, it's giving me the time, it's giving me some other information. It also gives me my Gmail account here. So you'll see some things that you might recognize. You can actually, anytime you want to get back to this page, you simply click on the home page. You can click on the links to expand the selection. It gives me the top YouTube videos. I can look just at the date and time. Anytime I want to go back to the main page, I click the Home tab, and you can actually work with this and add content to it here simply by clicking on Add Stuff. It will let you add different types of information to the front page. Let's go ahead and add a Google Calendar, and then we'll just go back to our iGoogle home, and there we see the Google Calendar. If I decide that I do not like that, I can simply delete it. Now let's do something that's very important to us. Let's add a tab, and the way I'm going to do that is to click on the menu beside the Home tab and select Add a Tab. Now, the tab that I want to add is going to be for business, so I'm going to type in business, and you will see that it gives me some search results, as Google is so good about doing. It tells me that there are 1,989,600 business users. But look at this. What does this? I'm feeling lucky. Automatically add stuff based on the tab name. Well, I can certainly do that. So I just leave that checked. If I don't want to automatically add, I uncheck the tab. I check the tab to automatically add. Let's go ahead and automatically add Google's suggestion. Now it immediately takes me to the business tab. It gives me the street, it gives me CNN Money, it gives me Business Week, it gives me Market Watch, Wall Street Journal, and MSNBC. Now I can delete anything that I want to from this, arrange it however I want to. I can put Wall Street Journal first. However I want to arrange these gadgets. Okay, if I want to edit the tab, I simply click on the edit. I can change the number of columns that I'm presented with. I can change the theme. I can change the name, and when I'm finished I simply click iGoogle to go back to Google. If I want to go back to my Home tab, I click the Home. If I want to close those down, I simply do. Anytime I see a plus sign, that means that I can expand it. So if I want to expand this article and see what's there, I get a little preview. If I want to actually see the article, I simply click on the link. It opens up a new tab in my Firefox, and I see the CNN article in full. Simply close that down and go back to my iGoogle. We're going to have another lesson in iGoogle. This is just a brief precursor to it. You can even play your videos right in there. Go ahead and play around with it. iGoogle, you can't do anything to break it that we can't fix. But that, in a nutshell, is your iGoogle. If you want to get back to Gmail, simply go to the top, click on Gmail, and boom, there you go. Like I said, it's a very simple lesson. I hope that you play around with iGoogle before our next lesson so that you can get some ideas of how powerful this tool can be for your business online. In the next lesson, we're going to talk about getting into some really deep data mining and trimming it down into exactly what you need, when you need it, and how you need it. So that was iGoogle, the first step. The next lesson is iGoogle, the next step. Don't forget, listen to us every week on Social Media Edge Radio, budurl.com/JCKC, and you can always get these tips right here every day on MorningDo at twitterbits.com. I'm Ken Cook. Thank you.